Hi Professor, my name is Lapreet Singh and my student ID is 2346824. Now I'm going to talk about what you taught and what I learned from this week's studies that you teach us in our class that we got it as OGL. Like this course is first class of anthropology. I studied in the class from written notes and assigned materials, and I also watched some of the videos, I think one or two. All together, they helped me to understand what anthropology is actually mean is, and it's like a different subfields and what's important to being a human beings. Like if I talked about what is anthropology, the word anthropology comes from two of the Greek words like anthropos or anthropos, meaning like human, and the logos words meaning is study or any kind of science of something. So anthropology is a quite literally the study of humans that we teach us about humans, but it's more than that. It's like a basic study of humans, which means it looks at people from every side of their. And anthropologist studies people all about history, how we adapt to different environments, and how we communicate, how we engage with them, and how the culture shapes to us. Like, I also like the one study that's from one anthropology quote. I forgot the name of that man. I think it's Margaret, who demands open-mindedness to observe and listen to things that we might never guessed or never imagined in our life. And the another people also said the purpose of anthropology is to make the world safe for human differences that can be easy and good for them. And Alfred Grover explained its very beautifully way. Anthropology is the most humanistic of the sciences and the most scientific of the humanities in the world. These quotes shows that the anthropology connects both science and human understanding in a specific and easy way to understand it deeply. And we also learned about some subfields of anthropology that are easy to remember. Like I got some notes. I think one of them was physical or biological anthropology. Uh, it mainly focus on human evolution, genetics, and the another one is physical anthropologists study adaptation, even modern variation in humans. For example, they might look at the how humans adapted to cold climates or high altitudes, how they survived in it, and the another one is linguistic anthropology. This focuses on language that we can learn it from the word itself. The social contact linguistic anthropologists study how languages changes across time and place because we know there are numerous of languages in our world, how it's connected to the culture of their people. It's also make it easy to understand of each other in different places, locations. The other one is archaeology, and this is the study of the human in the past life of past human, like life in the past through material remains like artifacts, ruins, and bones. Archaeologist reconstructs and learns about how human behavior, what has been left behind in the past. And the last but not least, there was sociocultural anthropology. It's about human cultural diversity. And cultural anthropologists use another graphy to describe, to interpret social life, traditions, institutions, It can be like it can maybe in community, learn the language and participate in daily to understand it deeply. According to these subfields, the anthropology is like broad and deep, covering everything from bones to the language to artifacts. If we talk about the schools of anthropological thought, it's like anthropology developed in different countries, shaped by history. Like in each country, they have different things to make it clear for good understanding. If I remember, in Europe, exploration of the world led to new encounters with other societies. But unfortunately, anthropology was also tied to colonialism, capitalism, as empires also studied people they were ruling over that we know. It's happening in the world still. Like some of the schools that developed the German tradition, they focused on like culture and society. And some of the British schools emphasize social structure. And if I talk about like some of the methods in anthropology, one of the big part was is a field work of anthropology. Anthropologists just don't just read about people. They go to live with them, they engage with them, they observe everything and participate in it. That how is this all going on? Some of the qualitative methods, like there are two, qualitative and quantitative. And in the qualitative work in methods, there includes field notes, maps, photographs, or magazine or any interviews. That's easy. And in the quantitative methods, like it's in quantity, like that we can count, like surveys of populations that even held in like every 5 or 10 years, or even a once in a year, like any other surveys like household or any demographic studies. The fieldwork is a unique study of anthropology because it's easy to research it in the culture being researched and studied to make a good and perfect understanding. Like some of the assigned reading examples are, one of them was about Christmas in the Kalahari. One of our readings, Eating Christmas in Kalahari by Richard Mann, shows how the field works in practice and how it works. How is it really going on? Uh, that study taught me like what seems normal or the generous in one culture might mean something totally different another, right? And it's the importance of anthropology, learning to see the world how the world from someone else's point of view changed something or everything. Like if I talked about the like mainly focused on the conclusion of this week's study, if I summarized it, anthropology is the like kind of a holistic study of humans, even it's about past or present. It has four subfields like that we learned there: biological, archaeology, culture, and linguistic. That's all about language. It developed in different historical methods like ethnography or any other field work that makes it perfect. And through some case studies, like the one name is Richard, and I don't remember the last name. The Richard, according to Richard, we see how anthropology challenges our assumptions about what is normal or what is universal in that world. I, I learned that the anthropology is just not a study about studying other people, it's about understanding in humanity, right? I also remembered one thing, I forgot now. Sorry. Thank you.